Hello, you're listening to Hugo Talks. So we have bank runs. Silicon Valley Bank in USA collapsed there a couple of days back. Since then, there have been a couple of others. There is talk of Credit Suisse having problems. Here we see Credit Suisse warns of material weaknesses in financial reporting. Swiss bank shares fall as annual report reveals another blow to its bid to recover from a string of scandals. And they state that this is a knock-on effect of the Silicon Valley Bank, which HSBC bought for £1 yesterday, rescuing it, so they say. So is all of this manufactured? Is it all falling apart at the seams? Probably manufactured. The big banks, they want to consolidate their power. One of the effects of this is that investors, they take their money out of the smaller banks because they're scared and then put them into the bigger banks that have more regulation and claim to have more safeguards. It's again digital herding of people, gathering people and their accounts into the bigger nets. And this is probably so when they push people towards the CBDCs, they are all with the same few big banks. The whole thing is just a pack of cards anyway. The whole system is an illusion. I'm not claiming to be an expert on these things, but this whole thing, it's going to collapse for real at some point. If it's not now, it will happen in the future. I mean, look at the Silicon Valley Bank. It's a bank for tech startups, for venture capitalists. All of this is a house of cards. It has no tangible quality. If we look at all of technology today, especially within business, it's all heading towards the diminishing of your living standards, putting people out of work, creating virtual counterfeit systems that replace real human interactions. So is it any wonder that a bank that is known for tech startups collapses? It's built on gobbledygook companies making nothing of any substance. I mean, what is a tech startup? Let's look at some examples here. Here we see the top 10 startup tech companies. What do these companies do? This one says, "We are an internet marketing company that specializes in videos. The company allows its clients to scale the impact of their videos through video storytelling." Yeah. What happened to reading a book? Like turning the crisp pages of a book. You don't need this. It's crap. What else have we got here? "We are a cryptocurrency company. Our goal is to make cryptocurrency more accessible so that more people would use it." You don't need it. You've got cash. Robotics here. "The first company to use fully autonomous robots to make a commercial delivery." Yeah, put more people out of work, why don't you? Let's give all the jobs to robots who have no emotions. Let's all queue up at the self-service checkout and have our eyes scanned. It's a load of crap. You don't need it. It's not necessary. Here's another one. "We sell different kinds of domain names. NFT domains provide a website URL, universal username, and payment address for cryptocurrency wallets." It's crap. "We create psychedelic drugs that improve happiness and health." Why is that involved with tech? Psychedelic drugs. Anyway, crap. "We are a recruiting platform that uses artificial intelligence to help employers find the talent they're looking for." All you need to do is just interview people, read their CVs. It's not needed. Here's another. "We build scalable quantum simulators and computers that make formerly impossible problems easy." It's a load of crap. "We provide accurate visibility of cloud attacks and real-time mitigation of damage." Oh, here's another one. "We manufacture warehouse robots that can pick, pack, palletize, depalletize, and stack all kinds of items." More flipping robots. These clowns will tell you, right? They'll tell you the world is overpopulated when it isn't, but they want to create robots to take away their jobs anyway. Here's another one. "AI landing lens platform helps teams create and implement reliable visual inspection systems that use AI technology." It's crap. It's all crap. No wonder the bank has fallen. Investing in all of these companies that make stuff to keep people hooked into their Black Mirror devices, take away jobs from real people, and promote artificial intelligence that wants to take away your free will. And none of it is needed. And then on top of that, we have on the same day as the Oscars, did you know that the banks have an award ceremony? Who do you think won the best bank of the year? And the award goes to the NBU, the National Bank of Ukraine. Yay, well done. Is it an award for money laundering? How much money has America given to the Ukraine? How much money has the EU given to the Ukraine? Well, they say they've given hundreds of billions. And now they're telling you that the banks could be in trouble, while the National Bank of Ukraine, it wins Bank of the Year for doing so well. Okie dokie. Of course, this is all witchcraft once again. They use fear to get people to do it to themselves. They use egregores, chaos magic through the media. They use the media and the influencers to whip up a storm of panic, get people running to the bank to draw out their money, and financial collapse. So they get the people to do it through themselves. And the majority of the people, of course, they follow the scripts that they are told, because the majority have no grounding. They don't follow scripture. Now, I don't know if this is manufactured or not. I'd say it is. And will this lead to a collapse? Maybe not this time, but it will collapse at some point. The system is fake. The financial system is fake crap. Just like the media and the alternative media, democracy, it's all an illusion. And we are all in this system. The best thing to do is not to have all your eggs in one basket, and don't fall for the fear propaganda. Spread your money around if you've got it, and keep some cash at home. Best thing is to be as debt-free as possible and be as disconnected from the system as can be, as it will crash. It is a house of cards. It is not real. It's always been about the rich exploiting the poor, coercing the poor into their fake money schemes and plans, and exploiting them. And I think it's reached the tipping point. And prophecy, it talks about this in the book of Revelations in many places. For example, it says the merchants of the earth have become rich through the abundance of her luxury. In the measure that she glorified herself and lived luxuriously, in the same measure give her torment and sorrow. She will be utterly burned with fire. And the merchants of the earth, who became rich by her, will weep and mourn over her, for no one buys their merchandise anymore. Alas, alas, that great city in which all who had ships on the sea became rich by her wealth, for in 1 hour she is made desolate. The Apostle James, he wrote, "Come now, you rich, weep and howl for your miseries that are coming upon you. Your gold and silver are corroded, and their corrosion will be a witness against you and will eat your flesh like fire. You have heaped upon treasures in the last days. Indeed, the wages of the labourers who mowed your fields, which you kept back by fraud, cry out, and the cries of the reapers have reached the ears of the Lord." This verse predicts that in the last days the rich will heap up treasures by exploiting the poor, which is what is happening. The media, the alternative media, these platforms, especially YouTube, are part and parcel of this corrupt, fake system. So it's all about being on the right side. All of these tech startups making pointless apps, robots, AI gobbledygook are all invested in the system. And that system is going down. That's why the advice is come out of her, come out of the system, because it's going down at some point and you don't want to be dragged down with it. Now, these videos, they're completely shadow banned on these social media sites. And uploading on YouTube is becoming kind of pointless. The only reason I do it is because I know some people, they prefer to share the videos from YouTube. But 90% of the views are coming from my website on YouTube. I'm bringing all the traffic. And the reason I can do this is because I've got a sizable amount of subscribers on the website who get notified when I upload a video. If I didn't have those, then I would have very little reach now. My last video on here, which didn't get any views from my website, it wasn't on my website, has 3,000 views, which is nothing for a channel with 143,000 subscribers. The same amount of subscribers I've had now for nearly a year and a half, I believe. Maybe longer. It stayed the same. And out of that 143,000 subscribers, 30,000 people have got their notifications switched on, it says here in the analytics. Obviously, nobody is getting notifications. Less than 1% of the subscribers in the analytics are seeing these videos. So that is pretty much full on shadow banning. Yeah, I keep getting people email me and they say, "Where you been? I just came across one of your videos. I thought you disappeared." I ask them, "Are you subscribed to the website?" They say no. I say, "Well, are you expecting these social media platforms to notify you of my videos? It's not going to happen. You need to be subscribed to the website to get the notifications." And I get an email like this every other day. So look, it's up to you. If you want to keep up to date, sub to the website. Link is in the comments and description. And as always, thanks for listening, and I'll see you later.